Good evening. Let's see. Seems like the audio is working okay. Still getting a little used to all of the new setup stuff going on here. Yeah, so tonight should be pretty low-key. I already hit all the battlegrounds milestones yesterday, so I just want to see how high I can get. I'll be using energy. Save those Elder's Marks for next season. I'm right on the cusp of Quantum right now. A couple wins should push me up there. I'd like to end there if I can. It's not a huge deal either way, but it would be nice. Oh. When does the new AQ stuff start? I guess tomorrow? Huh, I thought my alliance was doing it on Mondays, but I guess not. Or I missed a memo. Could be. Yeah, so I'm in Arcane 1 right now. Near the top end. I'm 1 or 2 wins away from Quantum 3. So yeah, only a couple days left in the season, and then of course it's Necropolis time. I cannot wait. Oh, that is a cool profile picture. I think that's new, isn't it? I saw that in one of the events. I don't remember exactly where it came from, but it's a neat one. Okay, Sasquatch. Oh, Photon, a million % is getting banned. I usually ban Mysterios. But that Killmonger is also kind of nasty. These are some pretty high PIs. Either this is a pretty stacked roster or they might be running recoils, which would be nice. Okay, what is that? Hulkling, Titania, and Scorpion ban? I can work with that. Korg and Nick Fury. Okay. I mean, definitely Archangel. Should I go Ebony Maw, Force a Tactic Attacker, or Domino? I think I'll go with Domino. A lot of the tactic options can work pretty well against her. Most notably Titania, but he did ban Titania. And Kate can handle Korg if I need to as well. Okay, let's give him a future Ant-Man. All three of these aren't amazing for attack. But Juggernaut is Sugar Pill. Maybe you can catch him up. I kind of doubt it. He has Void, but he might use him elsewhere. Okay, I have a decent set of defenders. I think I'll grab Nick. I would like to get Kindred, because he only has the one tactic attacker, but I think I'm going to play it safe with Kitty. Kitty could also handle that Atuma if I have to. Atuma is a lot scarier to me in this meta than usual. Just because Shuri's not quite as good as she normally is. Let's start off with a Nick Fury. Okay, right off the bat with Korg. He doesn't have any Sugar Pill defenders, so I think I'm safe to use Kate here. The nice thing about... Oh no, I forgot that I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to get the debuffs up for Hazard Shift. That's gonna make this quite a bit more tricky. Took a little bit of reflected damage. Shouldn't have done that. I don't know if I've done this matchup in Hazard Shift yet. Just barely lost the refresh on that. And I shouldn't have dexed that. Warm-up match. For sure. I did not mean to do a heavy there. And I shouldn't have dexed there either. Yeah. That's my biggest problem, is once I make one mistake, it's a lot harder to get back on track. My adaptability is not great. Atuma, okay. Let's give him Future Ant-Man. Ghost? I don't know how Ghost does in that fight. I will definitely take a little bit of Thorns damage here, as well as Hazard Shift. So I really need to get lucky with crits. Okay. That was a lot of damage. Yeah, that'll kill me. Okay, yeah, it wasn't great. I wonder what the best way to play that fight is. I was trying to use special ones to keep the incinerates up. Just to manage his hydration. But maybe I would have been better off just phasing more and taking less damage. I might just want to start banning Atumas. It seems like they go poorly more often than not. And that's mostly because Shuri doesn't work super well in this meta. Because of his weird ability accuracy stuff. How many points did I lose off of that? 13? Because it was a pretty big bracket discrepancy. Ooh, okay. Dupe Sassy, gotta go. It's an Awakened 7-star Domino too. Oof. I'm inclined to ban both Zemo and Quicksilver. This is a pretty solid roster though. Yeah, let's just go with that. Was that a Hulkling, Shuri, and Hercules ban? I gotta say, I'm very surprised with the amount of Hercules bans. It makes me feel like maybe I'm doing something wrong because I don't draft him all that often. Okay, do I go with Korg or Fant-Man? I'm leaning towards Fant-Man here. I believe regular Spidey is Decay. He's got an extremely offensive lineup here. What do I want to do here? I guess I'll grab Rintra. Now do I go with Doom or Morbius? I think I'm gonna go Doom. Sadly, Kindred will be no good. I can't wait until next season when I can hopefully actually use him on defense again. I don't really have any Nimrod options, but I guess that's my best bet. Just in case he gets like a Domino or something. Okay, no. So in terms of defenders, I've got Nick Fury. He should be pretty solid. Fant-Man as well. Absman can maybe do some good work on defense. I usually prefer to use him on offense, at least in Hazard Shift, but he could be an alright defender. Okay, Rintra. That is his only sugar pill. So I kind of have to use Kate. Kate's not the fastest Rintra counter, but especially with Decay, it's not usually too bad. Striker into heavy here. That'll keep his charges at bay and keep the cold snap up. Oh, I totally forgot about that ability. Did that get the slow? There's too many debuffs. It did, okay. Hopefully willpower can get me back up. Looks like it will. Oh, I totally should have switched modes there. Gotten a Caltrops on him. Wouldn't have made too much of a difference, but I always try to think about the things I can do a little better. That was pretty solid. Certainly should be enough. He really doesn't have much in the way of defense, so I'm not sure what he's going to do. I believe he has to place his defense first. If he places Spidey, I think I just throw down Rintra, I guess, except the lost round 2, come back round 3. If he puts anyone else, I think I can win. Nimrod, okay. I think I just Absman this guy. Falcon. Will he turn off his special armors? I don't know that I've seen Falcon versus Future Ant-Man. He won't get the bleeds, of course. Well, he'll get not as good bleeds. My Fat-Man's not all that high sig. Let's get the increased crit, and then I can bait out the special. Vulnerabilities up, hit him with another special. Recycling these. Got the striker up, so with the next special I can get the crit rate. Ah, bummer, I have to deal with the unstoppable. Oh wait, no I don't, this is Absman. That is one of the coolest abilities. It comes in handy so often. Oh, really? Okay, so Falcon versus Fat-Man is a very good matchup. Good to know. I have a 7-star Falcon. He's not completely leveled up. But maybe I'll need to consider throwing him in my deck. I think I go with Doom here. I guess Nimrod? Neither of these matchups is all that great. And his is certainly better. I'm not exactly sure how easy of access Spidey has to debuffs. I think it's pretty easy. So he'll be turning off Hazard Shift pretty well. Yeah, I'm only getting like half uptime on my attacks, just because I need to be a little careful of Hazard Shift. I should have thrown my striker there. Would have put Shock Bolt on him. I can use the shock phase to build up Nimrod's charges. I don't remember exactly what they're called. One more. We'll probably finish him off. Okay. I probably didn't win that, but it wasn't a bad fight. Oh, he's not done yet. Okay. Yeah. At least that time I didn't do badly. I'm much more okay losing when I at least don't throw it all away. Fortunately, I have lost a bit of ground now, though. Same profile picture. They must have just given that out or something. I don't understand why I remember seeing it. Okay. I'm not seeing anything that jumps out as needing to be banned. I guess Quicksilver and Danny. I have no idea how Danny would be in this meta. Oh, I didn't even see that photon. Good thing I looked a little closer. In these metas, it would be nice if you could filter by tags also. If they just had like a hot button to filter out Decay and Sugar Pill. Okay, Nick, Korg, and Shuri. Okay. Definitely going with Hulkling. Oh, we got an auto draft of... Or maybe I'm just behind. Regardless, Titania is pretty incredible, so... Even if it was an auto draft, I can't imagine he's too sad about that. I can't really grab Kindred. I guess I'll go with Kitty. She's gonna be kind of a backup option. Ascended Doom. Definitely gotta go Kingpin here. I guess I'll just grab Ebony Maw. Not a huge fan of that draft, considering he has Titania. And Hulk. Bishop, okay. Out of these, who do I want? Archangel's really not gonna do much. I guess I go Stark Spidey. For Bishop if I have to. He can take him down so fast that I might be able to get away without taking too much hazard shift damage. But he is pretty squishy. Okay, Ebony Maw. Let's just start it off with a bang with Hulkling. Kingpin. Okay. That is a pretty good counter. Oh, Hulk is Sugar Pill, isn't he? I guess I'll just use Kate here. But that means that Hulk could be a decent defender. Swapped over to Caltrops. Oh, spacing was just a little bit off. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to get that Cold Snap refreshed, which kind of sucks. Switched for nothing. Oh, both cold snaps fell off? Yeah, I gotta get back over there. Oh no. I always forget about stand your ground. That sucks. I probably would have had it without that too. I don't have any great defenders. He can just shred through anyone I put. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna lose this round. That's an Ascended Doom. Titania does that fight in like 40 seconds. And there goes my overpower. Man, my dexes are just off today. Seriously. I mean, this fight's probably long over at this point. He would have had to mess up pretty badly. Yeah, 50k points. Looks like Quantum might not be happening. I think I'm over 3 right now. Duped Bishop is pretty strong. Might want to ban him. An unduped 6-star Domino? Why? That's kind of interesting. Idoom seems like he's been doing pretty well. I think I'll ban him. I think I'll hit that Hulk as well. Okay, Shuri, Kindred, and I-Bomb bans. This is a very unusual roster. It certainly is a lot weaker than most of the ones I've seen. Use Korg. Who do I want? Also, did I go with Ant-Man? Guess. I think I'll go Hercules. He might be an alright option for Zemo if I have to. Okay, he has 2 Sugar Pill. Do I play it safe and go with another Decay? Or go a bit riskier with Domino? I think I'll go with Domino. My roster is definitely a good bit stronger. Zemo? Okay. I think this is probably a fight for Abs, man. Claire, okay. Good, that reduces him down to only 1 Sugar Pill Defender. Which I can handle a lot easier. I do really need you to throw the special, though. Oh, I'm gonna lose my form. That sucks. Oh, and he's running recoil, too. That was pretty quick. I'd be surprised if he's already done. That seems a little suspicious. Hey Jonas, thanks for stopping in. Everything, it's not been the best so far. I think I'm 0-for-3 right now, but might be able to bring it back a little bit. It's fun regardless. This guy seems a little suspicious though. I'm not 100% convinced that this is legitimate. I'll take a look at the stats afterwards, but maybe I'm missing something on that last fight, but that did not seem like a 50k point fight. Okay. If I lose this one, something's definitely up. I guess I don't really know how Danny works, so maybe not. Torch? Yeah, I definitely should be winning this one. So how are you doing today, Jonas? Keep his charges down. Shouldn't even need to go for a special 3 cycle. Yeah. If he won that one, something's definitely up. 50k points? I'm calling BS on that. I think I'm gonna report this guy. You're good? Just got back from work? Oh, I'm glad you're done for the day, Jonas. That's a good feeling. Donuts, how you doing today? I'm just playing some battlegrounds. Not super well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy's a modder. My last 3 losses were very much my own fault, though. Probably doesn't matter who I use here. If he's modding, he's gonna get a pretty good score. I'll still give it a try, but I don't know. I don't think the odds of winning this are pretty high. I was a little suspicious just from seeing his roster, because he's got like rank 2s in his deck. I tell you what, my dexes have just been terrible today. I think this is actually the first modder I've ran into. I've been pretty lucky in that regard. He does have recoil on, so I guess that can speed up his fights a little bit, but he should definitely not be ending at high health totals. Wow. I gotta say, I'm very surprised that I won that one. I'm definitely gonna report him still. Kabam can sort out whether or not he really is or not. But that torch fight especially, with running recoils, that does not seem possible. He did take a little bit of damage, but 35 seconds, Torch versus Domino, that doesn't seem all that feasible. Yeah. Well, reporting doesn't hurt anything. How do you report? I've never actually done it before. You're good, just realized you're behind on the stream. I think that's one of the things where Twitch is way better than YouTube. Because on Twitch, when you're on a live stream, it always shows you the live stuff. But YouTube, I've had the same thing where you come in and you're like, you don't even realize it, but you're 5 minutes behind. Yeah, Jonas, I am definitely inclined to agree. But regardless, reporting doesn't hurt. Just triggers him to look into it, so I don't feel bad, even if he is legit, which I sincerely doubt. 12 minutes behind. Yeah, I've done the exact same thing before. Well, so far today, I've lost 3 matches to legitimate players, and then I won 1 match versus a modder. Modding does not pay. Seven-star Sassy just scares me. His health pool is just so absurd. I guess I'll just ban Idum. Seems like people have been using him pretty well. Okay, what was that? Titania, Morbius, and Absman. Okay, so I should definitely be prioritizing attackers a bit more. You only take Sassies with rank 5 Spot. Yeah, Spot is a monster. I haven't used him much of this meta. I've just been a little scared because of Hazard Shift. Does he still work well? Can he just nuke him down fast enough that Hazard Shift doesn't even matter? Okay, definitely Hulkling. Kitty can take Nick, but It's not ideal. Let's do that. I'm almost done, 100% 8.2, then gonna do 8.3 while everyone does Necro. Nice. 8.3 it's really fast. If you've done a monthly event quest ever, think of that, but a little bit easier. It really is crazy how much they toned it down. I'm sure you've seen other people do it, but... I guess Nimrod can't hurt in case he tries to place Kitty on defense. I was gonna do Archangel, so that's okay. Should have been a bit quicker. You've only used Spot on D this meta, but he works just about everywhere. Yeah, he's a pretty solid defender. I found myself not using him quite as much since the change to scoring, just because he does tend to take a little bit of chip damage from the whole block play style. Let's just go with Hercules here. But he's so fast that it can make up pretty well for it. I have mine at rank 5 as well, and he's one I like a lot. Serasti's a hard fight. I didn't find him particularly difficult. I got, I think on my second attempt, a one-shot with like a rank 3 Angela. So, as long as you understand what's going on, he's really not too bad. Let's start it off with Nick. He's probably the newest Kitty. Yeah, like Jonah said, I'm sure Gamora will trash him. Most Cosmics work pretty well for him. Do I want to use Scorpion here? I didn't end up getting any decay. Let's try Scorpion. I gotta be really careful about the placebos though. Yeah, Donuts, I found it to be a pretty fun fight. Personally, I like most of the act bosses. I think they do a really good job on those. And I'd say Cerastes he's up there as one of my favorites. I liked Bahamut a lot. I don't think he's quite as fun as Bahamut, but he is pretty cool. Oh, I should have been a bit slower here. He's in bleed mode. Should probably go for a special 2 and try to get some healing. I'm just trying to be so careful of these placebos. Oh, damn it. Because if you let a buff expire, they're just unstoppable for the rest of the fight. Okay, he almost went unstoppable there. Well, he did now. Should be more careful. Yeah, I'm probably not winning this one. It was pretty sloppy. At least I got the regen going. I should have done that sooner, really. Lessons learned for next time, I guess. Okay. Bahamut fight was fun, but annoying. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. I like the whole mechanic. Oh wow, I won that one. I like the mechanic of parrying the projectile back and forth between them. It was really unique. I just like when they do new stuff. Bahamut and Grandmaster fights were the most interactive for me. I think I agree with you on that. They definitely did the most to shake up the normal gameplay loop. Do I want to do Hulkling? Let's do Future Ant-Man. Grandmaster is one of your favorites too, Donuts. I've actually been practicing Grandmaster a little bit in the last week in preparation for Necropolis. And yeah, I've had a fun time fighting him too. I think he was the first boss where most people are like, okay, bosses can be fun. Because before that we had Champion, who some people liked, but was pretty ridiculously difficult, and Collector, who was just absolute BS for the time he was released. Light intercepts are one of those things that I'm always trying to get better at, and I'm never all that good at. And it's kind of biting me in the ass now. And he's unstoppable. Oh, he purified. I'm gonna take damage there. Well, let's see if I can blast him down in the immortality. I don't suspect I'm gonna win the fight regardless, but it never hurts to try. Is the Grandmaster the final boss for Necropolis? Yes, but it's the nameless Grandmaster. So it's going to be a lot worse. They haven't officially released his abilities yet, but there have been some screenshots if you go looking for him. And it seems like it's going to be pretty challenging. The Ultron boss at the end of Act 5 was a pain until you figured it out. That's one I completely forgot about, but you're absolutely right. I did that with, my first time through, I did it with a 5-star Loki. Because everyone was talking about how good Loki was for it. And I did not have the skills at that point to make that a feasible fight. I got him down eventually, but it was a pain. Eventually I did the, oh no, my spacing is all off here. Eventually I did the 3-star Loki challenge, and I think I got that one in one try, so that was kind of cool to see kind of how I have progressed throughout the years. Okay, I didn't get like any neuros, so that kind of sucks. Probably doing a light attack before countering this heavy. Managing spacing is another one of those things that I've been trying to get better at lately. Okay, I lost some health here, but that was a pretty solid fight, actually. Nameless Grandmaster is gonna make you quit, Jonas. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna be easy. That is for sure. Donuts use red mags for Ultron. Yeah, when I was first clearing Act 5, it was pre-buff red Magneto, so that was not an option. But I'm pretty sure he's kind of a cheat code now, right? I think I've seen people use a 3-star for him. Nice, I think I'm almost back up to where I started. Oh no, not Elder's Marks. I'm lower on Elder's Marks than I've been for a long time. Had to really burn a lot to get to that 450k. I'm running out of time to claim the T6CC selector. I wanted to put it off as long as possible, just in case we got any more Necropolis info. Jonas, you're at a solid 0 points in BGs. You don't like this meta. I'm not the biggest fan of it either. There's a few champions who have been really fun on attack, like Kingpin and Absman. Both of them go kind of crazy with all the shocks and bleeds. But overall, I don't like how using a decay champion just completely invalidates so much. Didn't make it to the circuit, Donuts? That's okay, it's not easy to get there for sure. This guy's got 5 stars in his deck. Hopefully that means it's a little easier. I think Chavez. Chavez is pretty good. Hitmonkey was your only good attacker and he gets banned every game. I can see that. Hitmonkey is pretty crazy. Alright, I'm gonna go with that spot. Give him a try. Well, he's not gonna be any good on defense, but maybe I can find some use for him on offense. Do I go with Ma or Thing? I mean, he's got Kingpin for Thing. But I might be able to double up with Spot and make it work. I think I'll just go with Ma. I didn't even look at his bands. Fury, Shuri, and Holglin? Okay. Your Hitmonkey is rank 5 and Ascended. That's gotta be awesome. He's gotta finish fights so fast. What do I do here? Guess I go double attacker, but I'm really gonna need to get some good defenders next time. 7-star Gwen finally has used this meta. Yeah, that's true. One of my defenders got kind of bodied by a 7-star Gwen just the other day. I just do not have much of a defense here. And none of these are going to be great on defense. Maybe I can wait it out. Ant-Man, he can be kind of long, but I mean Kingpin? Who knows? Is there a certain way to play Hitmonkey? I will definitely let Jonas field that question, because I'm no Hitmonkey expert, but from what I know, if you do 3-hit combos, they're all guaranteed crits. I think that's what people usually do with him, but he's definitely more of an expert than me. Let's just see what Ant-Man does. Apocalypse, okay. Do I want to use Titania here? I think I will. I don't really need her for anything else. Okay, and he is going to use Kingpin. He also has Hercules for Spot. He's got the miss counter at least. The kind of tricky thing about Apocalypse this meta is that his specials always end up putting debuffs on you, because you have the hazard shift debuffs. Probably do want to go for a special 3 cycle. But I kind of need to wait out this concussion. I gotta go for it, that's too long. Didn't get unblockable. That's okay. Oh, I didn't get any of my actual debuffs either. Bummer. Certainly a lot slower than most Titania fights are. see if I can get the haymaker to trigger. Shouldn't have gone for the heavy charge. I don't know why I did that. I'm not even gonna finish this fight. That went a lot slower than I was anticipating. It's kind of close though. At least I got his kingpin out of there. I guess I go spot? I wonder if Morbius might be kind of a sleeper here. I think this is a Kingpin fight. He doesn't care as much about crits, so the glancing won't hit him quite as hard. Hopefully I can get the special 2 off before overpower runs out. Nice, yeah. Some solid damage. I would love it if Storm Pyramid X got a bit of a tune-up. I was using her a decent amount in the 7 for 7, and she's got some good utility, and her damage isn't horrible, but she just needs a little bit. Ooh, nice, okay. Spot on D worked a treat once that Kingpin was gone. I might be able to bring this back. I wasn't feeling super confident coming out of round 1, but it's possible. I think I gotta go for Kate. Storm could be so much better, could be nutty with a buff. I completely agree. I think if you just gave her a way to actually, like, turn on the opposite mode, she might be really good. Because as it stands right now, I think the only way is to get knocked down, which obviously on attack you're never doing. I should have dashed into that. Oh no. Nice. Morbius can just be so satisfying with those special 2s. I'm a sucker for a big yellow number. Lost a little bit of health. I do wish that you could get the lifesteal when you killed them with the special 2. Just because you so often do kill them, that it's more unusual to actually get the lifesteal than otherwise. Skulls, you can activate the other Tempest with the L3? I did not know that. I must have completely missed that in their abilities, because I did go through and I tried to see if there's another way, but I guess I just completely missed that. Oh, that's right, it activates it for 35 seconds. I did find that out when I was going through the 7 for 7, but I forgot because it usually didn't last long enough to get too much of a benefit out of it. At least for me. If you're playing super aggressive and you're very good, I'm sure you can make good use of it. But I was not. Pause it using heavies? Man, where were you when I was doing the 7 for 7? So Skulls, what would you do to buff her then? It's only during the charge, okay. Because yeah, now that you say that, I do remember trying the special 3 cycles, but I wasn't really able to make it work too well. Well, I'm now 3 for 3 tonight, so I'm right back up where I started. Oh wow, that is a strong Sasquatch. That has got to go. Duped Void. That would be kind of a fun champ to have. I was thinking about putting my 7-star Terax in my deck. So he is Bleed and Shock immune. But I didn't end up doing it. Who else do I ban? Atuma. Ah, I was too slow. Grabbed Hercules. That's okay. Okay, and he hit Hulkling, Titania, and Morbius. Let's go double defense. You don't know how you would buff her? She was your ticket through 5.2.4 Masochism, though, so you have a bit of a bias. She's definitely a good option for that. When I was doing the 7 for 7, that was mostly why I used her. Because of that whole passive stun on Shrug. And that is a very cool ability. Do I go for a preemptive Nimrod? Or a Doom? I think I'll go with Nimrod. You'd probably buff up the Awaken ability. That's what's lacking the most. I don't recall exactly what her Awaken ability is. My 7 stars in Awaken, so I didn't worry about it too much when I was using her there. Let's see, I only have 1 Decay. But he doesn't have any Sugar Pill. So I should be alright. He has plenty of Decay, so I'm not going to be going with Kindred. I guess I'll just use Doom. He can work on offense or defense. If I need to. I'm actually sitting on a Mystic 4-5 gem right now. Waiting to see if I'll need it for Necropolis, because there's a decent chance Doom will be pretty useful there. Let's just start it off strong with Future Ant-Man. I wonder if Void would be good for that fight. Time to see how my timing is on this last 5%. I'm gonna learn my lesson and not heavy chain in the corner anymore. It's too risky with the option of stand your ground. Oh, I forgot about the second hit of his heavy. This might make my first cold snap fall off. Yeah. Wait, did the second one go off too? I guess so. Did I oh man, I switched modes a ton. Did I not use my pre-fight? Is that what happened? I think I didn't use my pre-fight. Yeah, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, no wonder. Alright, that's kind of long, but not too bad. You want a Kate Bishop donuts? She is incredible. Ooh, barely won that one. I have gained such an appreciation for her. I mean, she's a little better than usual right now, just because she is Decay. Okay. What do I want to do here? I guess I'll go with Thing. Might be alright. Absman, okay. What do I want to do here? I think I'm just gonna use Domino. Probably gonna lose this. I think I stand a better chance in round 3 than trying to go for it in round 2. Not 100% sure, but I still have Absman for at least a couple of his attack or his defenders. I don't know how I am so inconsistent at turning off his regen. It seems like it's like 50-50. Nice, critical bleed. Glory of Man, hey, thanks for stopping in. Gotta run out for a bit. We'll be back soon. Wanted to say hey. Well, I appreciate you coming in. If you end up coming back later, I'll see you then, and if not, I hope you have a good night. Donuts, you got a lot of champs you want right now? So besides Kate Bishop, who are some of your most wanted? I think my number 1 wanted champ is 7-star Hulk. Fortunately, I can get him from Necropolis Exploration if I don't get him sooner. From the base pool selector. Ooh, did that push me up into Quantum? Alright, I'm there right now. I want to do a couple more matches. I've been in and out of Quantum 3 several times. I don't care too much if I don't end there, but it would be nice. The reward, it's a pretty good reward bump over Arcane. I've been watching some people play at very high tier though. Man, the matchmaking times, it just sucks. Sometimes they're waiting for like 3 minutes. Hulk, Shuri, Fat Man, Rintra. That's definitely a good set of champions. Ooh, Ascended Gallon. I don't know if I've seen an Ascended Gallon before. That's a little unique. I found myself not using Gallon as much as I used to. I think that's probably more just because he's not quite as much of a defensive threat these days. I think most people have pretty much figured out how to fight against him. What's this? A Hulkling, Hercules, and Korg? I often find myself kind of falling into this mentality where as I get better at fighting a champion, I value them defensively, not as much. Which, I mean, there's some basis to. Like, if I'm getting better at fighting them, surely other people are as well. I should probably get CGR for Fat Man, actually. But I'm never sure how much weight to give that sort of thinking. Like, just because I've spent some time learning how to fight someone doesn't necessarily mean that everyone does. But I don't know. Sometimes then I put Spot on defense and he does really well. Okay. Probably want to go with Abs Man. I think Morbius is probably my best bet. My defenders aren't looking incredible. Hopefully I can scoop up a good one. Do I know how Quicksilver works? Only defensively. I don't really know how to use them offensively. I think Spider Ham is Sugar or Decay, but I'm gonna go with Rintra anyway. With Quicksilver on defense, the biggest thing to worry about is his evade, which happens when he's stunned or when you intercept, and then there's a cooldown. There's also the Withers, which you can remove by parrying, guaranteed crits, anyone who shrugs debuffs. But unfortunately, I'm not the best when it comes to using them on offense. Skulls, you just got your first rank 3 the other day. Trying to push for TB has been pain. Now that you have your rank 3, are you Thronebreaker, or do you still need to take down the Grandmaster? Also, who was it? Oh no, the stun! I totally forgot about that. Focus up here. I was risking it. I wanted to get the power, but I got the stun instead. I didn't see who you used for this fight. Bad decks. Magneto, yeah. That makes sense. You need to take down the entirety of 6.4 and a Black Widow Deadly Origin. She's a cool one. I guess I'll go with Rincher. He's probably gonna nuke him down with the pig. Or he's gonna put him on defense. Okay. Go for it. Ah, Doom. Well, that's a definite Morbius fight for me. I'm trying to think back to 6.4. At least when I did it, I think it was a little easier than 6.3. But that might just be because that Cap boss is such a pain. I didn't get like any bleeds for the first several combos. Ah. Alright, that's a lot of bleeds. Should be able to get some good damage on this. Nice! You had no problems with 6.3 except for Cap. Yeah, I don't remember exactly how it's been changed. It's been nerfed. Oh, that was a close one. It's been nerfed once or twice now. So a lot of the most difficult parts about it are gone. But yeah, that 6.3 Cap, you need a pretty specific counter for him. I'm not sure what sort of fights you like, but if you like a fight that is challenging but very unique, then you'll like the Grandmaster. I personally had a lot of fun with it, but I like that sort of stuff. Getting through 6.3 got you Doom? It's all worth it then. He should probably put in some serious work in 6.4. He works very well for the Grandmaster too, actually. He's got all the utility that you need to complete the challenges, I think. Yeah, because he's got easy access to knockdowns, damage over time. He's a very good Grandmaster counter. You plan to use him against the Grandmaster if perk doesn't blow through it. Yeah, I don't know how good Herc is for the Grandmaster, because he came out before Hercules, so he doesn't have the sort of abilities that are directly designed around Hercules. So I'd imagine he'd probably be pretty good. I need to take another look more specifically. He should be pretty good. I don't think the Grandmaster targets like immortality or anything, so you can always nuke him down there. The Grandmaster's abilities are more based around countering Quake and Ghost. Versus Hulkling, Archangel, and Kate Bishop. Okay. Get my own Shuri up in here. Your Shuri'd work fine. Only thing you can't do is the damaging debuff. That's what I was thinking. I'm trying to think through what all of the prompts are. There's like the knock him down, and then there's stuff like stand still and strike his block in the third phase. But yeah, I think he should be a pretty solid counter. Let's go with Ant-Man. I've been a little impressed with his performance on debuff. Or debuffs, on defense. Even Kingpin took a while to get him down last time. Reverse controls suck for Grandmaster. I agree. That, for me at least, was the hardest portion of the fight. Although, I recently learned not too long ago that Moondragon has a pre-fight where you can make someone immune to reverse controls. So that could be a pretty good option for the Grandmaster. Actually, the Necropolis Grandmaster is going to have an ability where if you're immune to reverse controls, you instead just degen to death. So that's going to kind of suck. Okay, do I need any specific counters here? Kind of, but none of these options are it. Let's go with Famine. Once you get to that phase, you can use Kitty and Emma synergy for immunity. That's your plan, at least. That's awesome that you already have a plan for all this. If you've already thought about it this much, I can tell you that you will probably do pretty well. The people that have the hardest time are usually the ones that go in without preparation. Am I safe to use Kingpin here? I think I am. And yeah, in my opinion, the reverse controls itself wasn't even all that bad. Like, it's tricky, but for me, the hardest part about it was that the reverse controls come around right as he gets to a special one, because he has a like a predictable power gain. So he's getting the special right as the reverse controls are taking over, which means that based on how forthcoming he is with that special, you may or may not be in reverse controls. And that caught me many a time. I was hoping that would push me into a second life. There it is. Nice damage. 2 overpowers goes pretty crazy. Come on, can I nuke him down? Nice. It's pretty fast. You watched a lot of videos before the fight? Me too, Donuts. Me too. You don't want to be caught lacking and have to use units on something that's completely skill-based. I'm the exact same way, Skulls. I do so much preparation for everything. Partially because I love that stuff. Like scripting out all the counters for fights and stuff. I find that super fun. Not everyone does, but that's one of my favorite parts of the game. Your skill issue will be counteracted one way or another. That's how I feel. Like, I don't have the craziest roster. I don't have the best skills in the world, but I can make up for most of that stuff with like strategic planning. All right, that was a pretty good first round. Beat him by 1,700 points. Okay. Alright, now what do I want to do? Probably Korg. I imagine he'll use Ghost. Who can certainly work, but it's tricky. I've never been good at the Ghost versus Korg, and I've tried it several times. Ooh, okay, this is interesting. Maybe I actually throw this and wait for round 3. Oh, I was too slow. I think that's okay. I think I want to put Fat Man on defense anyway. Yeah. Well, now I think I'm definitely playing for round 3. Sasquatch. Okay. Maybe I do stand a chance then. Ant-Man OP, actually? Does he have a miss counter? I feel like he does. But I don't know him well enough. He's one of my more recent 7-star pulls, and I haven't had the time to properly look through his abilities. Slow, but not a miss. Okay. So as long as I don't let her get into the untouchable. Ah, and there it is. At least he's shocking me. I'm not sure how Sasquatch is going to do versus that Korg. Yeah, that wasn't a ton of damage. If only Ant-Man was actually OP. I'm sure it helps if you actually know what you're doing. Oh, man. I definitely could have won that if I was better. It's probably high time I learned how Ant-Man actually works. Regardless, I think he's going to have a pretty tricky time with future Ant-Man. Oh, sorry, I bumped the mic there. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Ghost might be pretty good. I'm hoping Titania can just nuke him down before anything becomes an issue. Mysterio's sugar pill? I did not know that. Oh, come on. That's not a great start. Hopefully I can get some willpower here. Really didn't want him to throw that. I messed up the decks again. Might be able to just nuke him down here. Okay, nice. It was certainly not a good fight from me, but Titania doesn't really care. She's just that good. Oh, he does have a miss counter. When you have an unsteady up, he can't miss. Okay, good to know. You get the unsteady when they... Oh, that sucks. That was entirely on me. Yeah. If I just played a bit cleaner, that 100% would have been me. Hey, Ari. Don't forget, since Titania is a decay attacker, you can bypass Mysterio's damage reflection? I did not know that that counted as a damage over time. That is really good to know. Because, yeah, I was very much waiting that out. I'm probably one fight away again. I'll pop another energy refill. I'm going to get a bunch more energy refills. I'm close to completing Cavalier EQ, and I'm going to pick up the potion offer from it. I miss the short loading times that you'd get in like the victory track. This is longer than it usually has been for me though. I'm not all that high up there. Hey, there's some. Photon 100% has to go. Ooh, 6-star Kushala. I don't know if she has any tags or not. I should check that. I'm not too worried about her on defense, as long as she isn't Sugar Pill, but I don't think she is. Let's just get rid of this Massacre. Yeah, nothing else looks too bad. Okay, Hulkling, Shuri, and Nick bans. It's fine. Okay, I don't think Kushala is Sugar Pill. Just checking on Aunt May. Okay, Magneto and Spider-Ham. Let's go with Morbius. I'm gonna get Spot again. He did pretty well last time. Kate and Korg, okay. Thing might be decent. I mean, Kate can get rid of him without too much trouble. She has Dot, Hero, and Dimensional, it seems. It's like 2016 tags. Yeah, you're right. We're back in the Blade days all of a sudden. Oh, is that a future Ant-Man? He must have rerolled. Guess I'll just go with Thing. He has Kate, which I'm sure he'll use. Domino? Absman's pretty decent for Domino in this meta. Absman's pretty decent for just about everybody in this meta. Where am I from? I grew up in Oregon, and I lived there for pretty much all my life. Then I went to college in Pennsylvania, which I graduated about, I don't know, a year and a half ago. Right now I'm living in upstate New York. I work in software engineering, and it's a remote position. So it's been pretty nice. What about you? Where are you from, Glory Man? Taking a little more damage than I would have liked. Vex this. crit on this one. Pretty solid. Okay. Really wanting Fat Man. Looks fun to use. Skulls, he is very fun. I don't get to use him on offense all that much, just because he's such a good defender. That's usually where I end up putting him. But, yeah, he's a fun one to use. You can get some pretty big special 2 bursts out of him. What college you go to? It was a pretty small college. It was north of Pittsburgh. I just wanted to get away from home for a little while, and it was one my uncle went to, so I just went there for computer and electrical engineering, which was a pretty good program. He's gonna trash Fat Man with Magneto. Yeah. I guess I'm still better off using Doom, but I don't think I'm gonna win this one. Yeah. Oregon is on your list, Glory? It's honestly an amazing place. I do plan to move back there someday. From the very northwest, so it gets the a lot of the rain stuff that you hear about for like Seattle and Portland. Oh, I should be more careful with hazard shift here. Need to back off in the bleed mode. Didn't notice his rock stacks were back up. That's okay. I'm probably not going to win this one, even if I play perfectly. Something would have to go pretty wrong for him to mess up Magneto versus Fat Man. My biggest problem with using champions that are immune to one of the hazard shifts but not the other is that with like one debuff, willpower is like pretty much even with the damage you're taking. So I'm usually okay hitting into them at that point, but then all of a sudden I'll realize I got up to like 4 debuffs, like right there. I was at 0 and then one combo later I'm up to 3 and I'm taking lots of damage. So I should really just be safer with it and not hit so much. Oop. Maybe actually dex his attacks too. That might help. Yeah, whatever. I definitely lost that, but yeah. So Oregon's on your list. You're familiar with Pennsylvania and New York because you're from good old New Jersey. I don't think I've been to New Jersey. Other than I think I flew through there once, but that doesn't exactly count. Yeah, that was not exactly the fastest fight, Skulls. That's okay. I think I'm gonna give him Spot. I have no idea how this is gonna go for him. Void? Okay. I think I go with Kate. Now I know Void's direct damage is not covered by decay. Okay, it didn't activate. I definitely tapped activate, and it didn't activate. The only reason I double checked is because last time I didn't turn it on, but I think that might have been that. It's a little slow on the heavy charge. Oh, that's not going to be good. So much damage. Can't be starting it off at like 70%. Oh, and I switched modes? Oh yeah, this is not going well. Well, GG to this guy. I don't think I'm going to be able to bring this back. yeah. Oh, I think he turned off my dexterity. I always forget that that's a thing that can even happen. Oh well. It depends on what you're interested in. If you like history, sure. If not, then at least it's a good launch pad to NYC or Philly. And also breaks down the bizarre perception of what the state looks like. Yeah, I wouldn't mind visiting it at all. I don't think I've ever been there. Rip. Yeah, I definitely could have done better that fight. I don't think I could have done 48k in that fight. I think the damage would have done more than that regardless. At least I know I would have lost either way. I think I'm one behind where I started in terms of matches won and lost. Always wanted to visit New York and New Jersey from Michigan. I don't know that I've ever been to Michigan either. I've been to a decent amount of states, but yeah, there are a lot of places I haven't been. You kind of need a reason, which is fine. It's far from the best state. I just wish more people knew it's not what you see on TV. Like hearing Abdo do an impression of me in BG sounding nothing like that. Yeah, New Jersey definitely gets a bad rap, and I wouldn't... I certainly wouldn't judge it based on that. Oh, wow. Okay, this person's roster is absolutely stacked. Jessica, Photon, and Sassy kind of have to go. I hate Weapon X, though. Now let's just go with that. We got Titania, Archangel, and Spot Bands? Okay. What do I want to do here? I think I'll just go double defense. Mangog, I already have Morbius. Guess I go with Nick, but then I'm looking a little defense heavy. Not that any of these options are excellent on attack. Valk might work? I don't know that I've really given her a shot in Hazard Shift. Depending on how far upstate you are, you should definitely visit Saratoga Springs. Gorgeous little town, rich history, the revolution. Obviously the spring or fall is ideal. I will note that down. I have not been a ton of places here, and I would like to see more. I'm not going to have a great domino counter here. Saratoga Springs. What do I want to do here? Let's start it off with Nick. Mangog? Okay, I think I kind of have to use Morbius. Yeah, that's his only Wait, is he bleed immune? Oh, he might be bleed immune. He's either bleed or poison immune, and I never remember which one. He is bleed immune. Okay, this fight is gonna suck. Probably just go for the guaranteed crit on the special too anyway. Oh, it's not a guaranteed crit? At least I still have the withers. Okay, I got the slow on him just in time. It's gonna be... I'm probably not gonna get him down. But I should end at full health at least. Ooh, not if he throws an unblockable special too that stuns me. Yeah, so much better. I forgot he was in this mode because he didn't even have his unstoppable. Well, I'm gonna get him halfway down. I guess I'll get him just below halfway down. Yeah, I probably lost that. Yeah, no surprises there. He needs Petrify and damaging debuffs to guarantee the crit. Yeah. Okay, so that's where the guaranteed crit comes from. The extent of my knowledge with Norbius is use the dash, use a special one to build up bleeds, and then get a big special too. Okay, who's my strongest defender here? Probably Domino. Then who do I use for Cord? You need to Petrify to get the crit. Alright, thank you, Glory and Skulls. I wish I would have thought about that before going in. I guess I just use Kitty. This is gonna be... I am no good at this fight. $18 hits, Maurice? I didn't even see that. Maybe I need to go take a look at the stats. This does not appear to be a very high sig cord. I want to stay phased as much as possible. Just so I don't have to deal with the hazard shift damage. I did an extra dash there and it messed up my timing. Okay, that was honestly one of the cleaner Kitty versus Korg fights I've had. Skulls, your extent of knowledge with Morbius is that he exists in big damage. I'm pretty close to that myself, yeah. Kind of surprised that I was able to win that one. Okay, what do I do here? Oh, he used his Phantom Man counter. Awesome. Okay. I don't have awesome options for this, though. I guess I'll go Valk. Your knowledge of Morbius is better than the movie, Glory. All I know about the movie is that it's Morbin time. Get a big special 2. Not gonna be nearly enough. I've been loving Valkyrie lately, I gotta say. I wouldn't mind getting her ranked up at all. Oh no, he had a special ready. That's not great. Okay, that was fast, but I took a lot of health. He's still in it. It's possible. It's not a great score, but you never know. If he times out, I definitely have a chance. Hey, okay, wow. 900 points. Pretty solid. I was asking about Void versus Phantom Man earlier. Looks like that might not be the best. $262. Okay, so yeah, that puts me smack in the middle of Arcane. I'm a little jealous of that Gilly 99 right now with Necropolis coming. There's a pretty good chance she will be good there. Get rid of that Mysterio. I'm still scarred from that last fight. I think I'll get Quicksilver and Bishop. I'm tapping on Bishop. It's not loading. Okay. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna go absent Phantom Man here. Ascended Scorp? Okay. That could be pretty good. I think I'm gonna gamble on Kindred. I don't remember exactly how many decay attackers he had, but maybe he'll use that Scorpion. Let's go with that. Need to pick up some better attackers. You don't know that you've used Void against Fant Man, but you really, really dislike him on Awakened. That makes sense, Glory. I don't know that I've played him much on Awakened. I didn't even think about that, but yeah. When you don't have access to Fear of the Void, it does shut down a lot of his uses. Let's go with Morbius, I guess. Although, honestly, in this meta, an Unawakened Void would still be, I would think, pretty solid on defense. Because you got Hazard Shift, and the damage isn't stopped by Decay. Okay, Domino. I can use Abs Man. I don't really need him for anything else. Maybe I could use him for that Bishop. Let's use Nick Fury. Because if he throws down Bishop here, yeah, then I can use Abs Man safely. Not a bad defender, just not going to use him on attack unless it's a layup. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Glory. I'm honestly a huge Void fan. Mine's only down at rank 3, but I really want to bring him to rank 4. I've just, for the past, I don't know, past month or so, I've been holding off on doing, like, any roster advancement until we know more about Necropolis. Oh, she turned off the unblockable. That's a little unfortunate. Okay, I can dex this one. And I can get the crit rate on this special. Then a little bit of regen, unless she turns it off, which she will. Okay, this wasn't the best Abs versus Domino fight. Got a little unlucky. Okay, there's the regen at least. That helps a little bit. Barely had enough time. You love Void? Rank 4, Sig 200. Sim really helped with that one. Yeah, he's definitely been showing some good Void stuff lately, hasn't he? Skulls, you're figuring out what you're going to do in 6.4 right now. You're more scared of the paths than the bosses. That's understandable, especially, I need a good defender. Probably Fant Man. Nowadays they have a choice node right before the boss, right? So that makes a lot of sense. Future Ant-Man. Future Ant-Man. I guess Kate's my best option here. I've got the nasty feeling that I'm backing myself into a corner. Is Quicksilver Decay? Let me check Aunt May. Because if this goes to round 3, Kindred could be a pretty good defender if he's not. Ah, he is. Bummer. Oh, almost didn't get the pre-fed on. And I forgot once again. Oh no. Got a system pop up there that almost got me smacked. This is definitely not the best matchup. Just a lot of stuff to watch. It's definitely going down. Not the best health total. He's still in it. Okay. Stand a chance. Ah, no luck. Skulls usually use it to bring Heimdall in for somebody you don't think would be great for the boss. That's a good plan. That extra life can certainly make a difference sometime. I'm gonna grab a little more water. I will be back in just a minute. You guys can watch some quest generation. Sorry about that. What time is it? I'll probably do one more match. I think I'm exactly where I started. That's okay. I honestly like playing Battlegrounds a lot, so. Even if I don't make progress, it's still a good time. Any other hobbies? Yes, I do have other hobbies. I like to speed solve Rubik's Cubes. That's a lot of fun. I'm decent at it, not crazy. But that's something I do kind of on the side sometimes. It works really well as like a fidget sort of thing at work. So when I'm thinking through a problem, it's nice to just fiddle around with that. I do a lot of programming just on my own. My job is a software engineer, but I also do things for fun, like that that quest generating thing that I just had up. That's something I made just for fun. Besides that, I like board games a lot. Catan is a classic. I don't know if any of you guys play that. Yeah. What about you, Donuts? What other stuff do you do besides MCOC? Let's grab Thing. Should be alright. Definitely want to grab Kate. I think I'll go with Scorpion. Battlegrounds is fun, but I don't have the roster for it, and when I do, I might not enjoy having to follow the tactics stuff. That's definitely fair. It's not for everyone. Personally, for me, it's the sort of stuff that I like the most about the game. Like the sort of strategic thinking about who's a good counter for what. But it's distilled down into like a 15-minute match, which I think is just perfect. But yeah, it's definitely not for everyone. And I'm kind of with you on the tactics stuff. I'm not sold on having the Alliance War tactics in Battlegrounds. It kind of just feels like Alliance War 2. I'm kind of leaning towards, at the moment, keep that separate. Donuts, disc golf, card games, and video games. Nice. Played disc golf a couple times and I had a good time, but it's been many years at this point. Glory, you're all about the strategy too. You got that eye doom, unfortunately. I guess I'll go with Jugs. Might be alright. You definitely will still do it. Seems like a thing you'll get more into with time. I definitely encourage you to give it a try. And with, like, definitely the most valuable part of Battlegrounds is the victory track. So if you're getting to a point where you can complete the victory track every season, you're getting probably 80+% of the rewards anyway. Oh shoot, what am I doing? Nick, go. Disc golf is great and lots of fun. We didn't have a disc golf course in my hometown until I was in high school, so I didn't have a chance to do it really until then. Let's use Scorpion for this. I don't know if there's a disc golf course nearby me now. Be something to look into. Probably not doing it in the winter, but... Probably shouldn't have thrown a special with so many hits right in the bleed mode. I do hate that the striker can trigger hazard shift. Really didn't want to throw that. Again. Alright, let's get a special 2 off. I can at least regen a little bit of his health back. It's not being particularly nice with these specials. Looking super optimistic. Bah. Oh, something must have went pretty wrong there. I can't believe I won that. Gloria, you grew up playing chess? Lots of it. So yeah, anything that involves strategy. You work for a company specializing in critical analysis. I don't even know what that means, but that sounds awesome. Let's go with Thing. Quicksilver might do alright. I think he is slow. I don't know how easy access that is, though. Skulls, while the top of your roster is pretty okay, the bottom half of your BG deck is really, really not. Yeah, that's tricky. I've been trying to find a balance between... Oh, Chavez is Sugar Pill. I'm gonna need to be careful here. But yeah, I've been trying to find what the best balance is between ranking up the lower end of your deck versus the top end of your deck. And generally, I feel that it's better to sort of raise the floor than the roof, mostly because of the bans. But yeah, that's not always easy to do. Of course she throws a heavy just immediately into the fight. I gotta be really careful because Overpower is a buff that can trigger the Unstoppable. Let's throw this, and now she's probably gonna go Unstoppable, yeah. Hopefully I can get another hit off before the placebos fall off, but that'll push it to a special 2. Come on. Okay, she's gonna go Unstoppable, probably. Nope, okay. Got a little bit lucky. Oh, not there. Lost a lot of health. But I didn't... all in all, it wasn't a horrible fight. Not enough. Donus, there's an app called UDisc, shows courses in every state. 14,000 plus. Okay, maybe that's something I'll need to look at when it comes to be more the time to do outdoor activities. What do I do here? I think I go Hulkling, and then I try... Do I risk it with Kate? She's Decay, she can turn off crit fail damage. But Juggernaut is certainly faster. I think I'm gonna try Kate. I haven't done this fight. I'm always gonna be unlucky. Well, at least, whenever either of us gets a bar of power. Alright, there's the debuffs. So damage is minimized. And I gotta get more debuffs. It's only one. I'm starting to get the feeling that this might have not been the best plan. At least the Striker has a debuff. Can't evade that. Can't get the Cold Snap up. She had a crazy short stun there. That's because it bleeds? I don't know. If I can get the Cold Snap up, I might stand a chance. Okay. Got debuffs up. got her down. It's not the worst option ever, but it might be enough. Hulkling can be pretty tricky. Hey, just barely. Nice. Right now, outside of big content, the best way to rank up champs is BGs. So Skulls, I say keep at it and it will pay off. Lots more fun when you start leveling the playing field. I definitely agree with that. And the best way to do better in Battlegrounds also is just to get a feel for the different matchups. Who's good against who, and there's no better way to do that than just playing them. You gotta do a matchup bad a few times before you figure out how to do it well. Donuts, you just played a glow round tourney the other day and won. It was so awesome. What is a glow round tourney? Is that like glow in the dark at night or something? That sounds awesome. Oh, Glory, I think this is about your job. It's a food company and you analyze data, trends, and performance, etc. You name it. Then you get to predict the future. It can be fun. I'd rather just have life as an owner-operator of a music venue. That'd be pretty cool. Do I have time for one more? Do I push my luck or not? I think I'm one match ahead. If I'm in Quantum, I'm probably just going to call it a night. Oh no, I'm not even close. One more. Let's do one more. It's in the dark and the disc and baskets glow and use UV flashlight to charge the discs up. That sounds awesome. Alright, let's see if we can clutch one more win tonight. That's a rank 2 Titania. I'm jealous of that. I really want to get mine to rank 2, but it'll probably be sometime. I think I'm better off banning Atuma. I just haven't found great counters for him. I usually use Shuri, but thanks to Hazard Shift and his funky ability accuracy stuff, if you hit him at all in bleed mode, you're always getting bled. I tried to hit Quicksilver, but my thumb, I fat fingered it. Go with Kindred, force his hand a little bit. That could be alright. I think I'll go with Scorpion. Should have gotten Archangel. Okay, he's gonna trash Kindred if I put him on defense. Okay, there's Archangel. That's good. I think I go Titania. I need a better defender. Hulkling will be a pretty good defender. When I came back to the game a couple days after I actually got a 6-star Atuma, I know so far that he's good on defense, but I don't know if it's like he needs awakening or what. The high sig definitely helps him on defense. It makes him start with a couple concussions, which kind of soups up all his stuff. Let's throw round 1. Silk, okay. I was kind of hoping to get Titania out, but he's saving that. And then I can just throw a Scorpion here. I think that's best. Yeah, so Atuma, he can probably be alright unawakened. I don't know what the rest of your roster looks like, but... Ooh, I didn't see that lucky in time. Six is a decent amount when it's Domino. Oh no, I'm constantly crit failed. Is she stopping the regen? I did not know that's a thing that could happen. It's okay, I was planning on throwing this round anyway. Wow, I don't know that I'd seen that happen before. I shouldn't have thrown a special one when she's in bleed. It's probably gonna kill me, yeah. Yeah, no surprises there. 250 plus champs, you just Aunt May everything. Shout out to Slugberg for that beautiful sight. Aunt May has honestly revolutionized a lot of MCOC stuff. Just having on-demand access to all of the abilities without needing to go into the champion page is perfect. Nick Fury? Okay. I'm sure unawakened he's fine. He strikes me as isn't absolutely needed, but benefit quite a bit from it. For Atuma, that's kind of the feeling I have. I don't remember exactly what it does. I know it does the concussions, but yeah, I think there is also the stuff about bleeds, like Glory was talking about. 43 ruptures. Can we get a crit? No crit. That would have been the end if I could have crit. I tried to get a light attack off. Okay, only 28 ruptures, but crit should be enough. Non-crit was almost enough. Okay, pretty good. Aunt May is actually a hero. 100% agree, Skulls. I mean, even besides the champion abilities, you got the prestige calculators, the prestige lists, the mastery builders. It's awesome. Alright, what do I do next? I think I put Titania down. And then I can use Archangel for Nick. Never mind. I guess he wins. It's close, though. No need to plan for round 3. I think that means that I ended up exactly where I started. Just fine by me. Would have been nice to push a bit higher, but I don't mind. Alright, yeah, I think I gotta call it a night there. It's getting a little bit late. Thank you very much to everyone who tuned in tonight. Had a great time talking with you all. Hope you all have a fantastic night, and probably see you at some point in the future. Hopefully. See ya!